man whose photograph you see here, he's still alive. He was born in 1942 and still alive. Here he is, Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. Jean-Baptiste Philippe Ouedraogo, former president of Burkina Faso. He's still alive. Did you know that? A former president of Burkina Faso is still alive? My brother, my sister, today we're talking about Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. In English, we say Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. My brother, my sister. But remember, today, several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history. And this is what is referred to as today in African history. Now, today in 1960, Burkina Faso, then known as Upper Volta, became independent from France. Today is Independence Day of Burkina Faso. Happy Independence Day. Today we're going to be playing the special song done by Blakk Rasta for the people of Burkina Faso. And today in 1960, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah sent a telegram to the USA President Eisenhower, appreciating the way in which the State Department kept in touch with the ambassadors of the independent African states in regard to the situation in Congo. Today in 1962, Nelson Mandela was jailed during apartheid. He was released in 1990. My brother, my sister, for 28 years, he was in jail. Today in 1976, Fantan Moja was born. Owen Moncrief in White Hill, St. Elizabeth Parish in Jamaica, is the birthday of Fantan Moja, reggae connoisseur and reggae artist. Today in 1998, Buju Banton lost his gold cross charm that was being put on the stage of his Yokohama Bay Hall concert in Japan. In fact, he had a gold cross, and whilst he was performing on stage, somebody pulled it out. In fact, gold cross, it happened in Japan. Today in 1998. This is the African history class. Now today we're talking about the man whose photograph you see here, Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. My brother, my sister, he's still alive. He's a medical doctor and a former president of Burkina Faso, the land of the upright. Now, Jean-Baptiste Philippe Ouedraogo, who simply is known as JBO by his initials, Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo, was born on the 30th day of June in 1942. My brother, my sister, he was born in Kaya in French West Africa, K-A-Y-A, Kaya in French West Africa. My brother, my sister, he was born in Kaya in French West Africa, now called Burkina Faso. He was born in Kaya, Burkina Faso. He started school at the École Primaire Catholique de Bam. You want to hear it again? École Primaire Catholique de Bam, Catholic Primary School of Bam. Bam is a place, my brother, my sister, in Burkina Faso. After he had attended the minor seminary of Pabre, and then he went on to secondary school at Lycée de Philippe Zinda Kabore de Ouagadougou. That was where he went to school, secondary school. His primary school was at École Primaire Catholique de Bam. He went to secondary school at the minor seminary of Pabre. And then he proceeded, my brother, my sister, to Lycée de Philippe Zinda Kabore de Ouagadougou. He studied medicine at the University of Abidjan, right there inside La Côte d'Ivoire. He also went to the School of Naval Medicine in Bordeaux, right there in France. My brother, my sister, hey. He graduated in 1974 at the age of 32. at the age of 32. My brother, my sister. That was the year I was born. When he graduated, he took courses at the University of Strasbourg with a focus in paramedics and pediatrics. My brother, my sister, he finally decided that he would finish his studies with a degree in Doctor of Medicine, and he did. He also had degrees in sports medicine and in pediatrics, as you were told, and of course, child welfare. Such an astute person. My brother, my sister, he became the head of the pediatrics department of the Centre Hospitalier Universel. Centre Hospitalier Universel. Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. Oh my God. My brother, my sister, in Ouagadougou, he served from 1976 until 1977. 1 year. That was when he served, my brother, my sister, as the head of the pediatrics department of the Centre Hospitalier Universel. That's the University Hospital of Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. That's a place, my brother, my sister. That's the hospital, the name of the hospital. My brother, my sister, afterwards, he decided to build his own clinic. But first and foremost, he got married to a school teacher by name Bernadette, and had 3 children with her, all of whom became physicians just like him. What a man. He decided to join the army upon advice, because the army would be very interested in his expertise, especially during wars and training. And he was commissioned as second lieutenant with medic in the Upper Voltan Army in October 1972. In fact, that was even before he finished his degree in 1974. My brother, my sister, 5 years after his degree in October 1979, he was promoted to Médecin Commandant, equivalent to Major of the Army. 3 years later, he was appointed Chief Medical Officer of the new Ouagadougou military base. That's the Camp Militaire de Gungen. My brother, my sister, I've been to all these areas and I do know them very well. My brother, my sister, whilst he was there was a coup on the 7th of November 1982, and he participated in the coup. They ousted a president, my brother, my sister, by name Sai Zerbo. He was removed from power, and then our hero for today ascended onto the throne and became the president of Burkina Faso. Oh my God. He was the first Mosi head of state since Maurice Yamiogo. And according to Maurice, in fact, according to Ouedraogo, Captain Thomas Sankara was supposed to take power, but withdrew at the last minute, leading other officers to choose him to assume the presidency due to his senior rank at the time. So Sankara was supposed to have been the president, but he pulled back and made him go. But later, Sankara removed him in a coup d'etat. My brother, my sister, after several disagreements, left, right, and center, Sankara took over. Yes, they disagreed on principles and ideologies. Brother, my sister, and it looked like our hero for today was more interested in Maurice Yamiogo, who was his tribesman. My brother, my sister. There were so many controversies left, right, and center. And he was removed in a coup d'etat that saw Sankara come on. And when Sankara came on, he took over the presidency and he became the most beloved, even though he was assassinated later in his life. Today, we are talking about this great man called Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. He is a medical practitioner. He has his hospital right there in Burkina Faso, my brother, my sister. And that is where he's practicing. He's still a medical doctor and doing his things in that country. He has mediated in a number of national disputes in his country, Burkina Faso. Today we remember this great black man. What else can we say? What else can we do but to say? We thank you for all the wonderful things you keep doing for your country. Even though you were president for less than 2 years, my brother, my sister, he was president. Yes, he was president, my brother, my sister, and who was a man who was not corrupt at all. He was in office from 26 November 1982 to 23rd August 1983. In fact, he was there for less than a year. Less than 1 year. And Sankara removed him because of ideological differences which Sankara felt will not inure to the benefit of the nation. My brother, my sister, this is the story of Jean-Baptiste Ouedraogo. He is alive. How many former presidents of Africa are still alive? He is still alive and is proud that he's been president before, and the people respect him so much. He wasn't removed from office because he was incapable. He wasn't removed from office because he was corrupt. He was removed from office because of ideological differences. And he even said that he wasn't supposed to be president in the first place. It was supposed to be Sankara. So if Sankara came back and wanted to be president, why not? He handed over everything to him in a coup d'etat. We remember you today.
Luca Production.
It's been the African history class, and I ask you in the burden of knowledge, now that you know what to do, be an any ole mini obafe yanzuna kagane mezaka yine ye papango bokaya nfifia ye nyanu kaina wo bana ye be den lele njima singa be kunne lele njima singa beri. It's been the African history class.